Happy Saturday. Headed to work right now. It's been a while since I've done a 6-day work week. Whenever it's available, I'm gonna take it. Gotta make that money. You know me, I'm all about my projects. So my inspiration for this video is my friend Van Man Cat. A while back, he made a video about why he's moving out of an apartment into a van. And he said this might sound dumb, but one of the main reasons he's doing it is because he wants the motivation to work out again. True story. About 10 years ago, I wanted to live in my van. The only thing that was stopping me was my pets. I had 2 dogs and 5 cats at the time. Now I'm down to 3 cats, no dogs. I miss them a lot. I think about them every day. That's a whole different topic. So 10 years ago, I wanted to move into my van because I wanted to just be a power lifter. That's it. That's why I didn't find his reason weird at all to wanting to move into a van. I saw this documentary called Bigger, Faster, Stronger. And this dude, he lived in his van by Gold's Gym. And that's all he cared about. All he wanted to do was work out and be strong. In my 20s, I just turned 39. In my 20s, I was always down on myself. I had really low self-esteem in my 20s. And my self-esteem didn't start improving until I hit my 30s. And right now, at the age of 39, my self-esteem is higher than it's ever been in my life. And that's due to fitness. That's due to weightlifting. In my 20s, I always found an excuse not to lift weights. I was too tired. Something hurt. A girl broke up with me. I was depressed about that. So I always found a reason. So in my 20s, I had my up and down years. Like I wish I took more pictures when I was in my 20s. I'm not a picture guy. Even on YouTube, you can see that I rarely show my face on camera. Maybe that's remnants of my self-esteem. You know, I'm just not a spotlight guy. But maybe I'll start showing myself a little more. But I always wondered, is that a remnants of my low self-esteem from being in my 20s? But like I said, I'm not a picture guy. But now I wish I took more pictures in my 20s. Because at the age, probably my best year fitness-wise, and here's the irony, I was 100. I'm a normal size guy. I'm 5'10". My weight wants to be 170. If I ate like a normal person, my frame is a 170-pound frame. So I'm kind of skinny, to tell you the truth. Right now I'm right at 200, and being 200 for me at 5'10", that's eating all the time. And to tell you the truth, I need to eat more because I want to be like 210, 215. I would like to be 225, but I don't think I could eat enough to be 225. And you know, I work out a lot, so I think I'm gonna just burn up all my calories. I think that's what's going on now. But my frame wants to be 170. So if I'm gonna be honest with myself, I think the age of 23 was my best overall look. I was like 185. I started lifting weights, and I actually felt good about myself. Now being 200, I feel like I'm not big enough. But, you know, if I were to be perfectly honest, I think my 185 frame was just a great frame. But now to me, it's not acceptable. But now it's like, when I look back at it, I was a little confident at 23, but I wasn't confident enough. I didn't appreciate who I was enough at the age of 23. Then the age of 26, I had a dad bod. That's from eating AM, PM all the time. Age of 29, I look good again. Like, so I had my yo-yo years. I had my up and down years of being in great shape. Then it would all go down the drain. Now, I think at the age of 34 is when it finally stopped happening. I never fell off the wagon completely after the age of 34. So in this whole, you know what excuse I really, really dislike? There's all these people who gained 50 pounds during the lockdown. Oh, there's no gyms. Oh, this is why I gained so much weight. I think it's a poor excuse personally. During the lockdown, I actually lost 10 pounds. I actually blew out my shoulder during the lockdown. I got my own bench press set, Olympic size, standard size. And the last year, I blew out my shoulder, so I wasn't able to bench press again. here's the thing. Take this turn here. Not bad for a lifted van. So, yeah, you know what? Okay, the age of 39, my goal in my life, like I said, I'm just an average size guy. I'm a normal size guy, 5'10", 220. I would like to be put a little more meat on, be 215, 220. But my goal is this. For the rest of my life, I want to be able to bench press 225 pounds for reps. And the significance of that is that's the NFL test. And, you know, football players are big dudes. They're bigger than your average guy, and I think if I'm able to bench press 225 for the rest of my life, I'll be proud of that. Even when I'm 65 years old, 70 years old, I want to bench press 225 at my size. Because here's the thing, some guys are super heavyweights. You got your guys 250 and over, and they're naturally that size, and 225 is going to be nothing to a guy that big. But when you're talking your average size guy, you know, of course you got your genetic freaks out there who are 5'4", 140 pounds, and they're able to bust out 225 like nothing. But your average person, 225 is going to be an obstacle. And for me, I'm going to be honest with you guys, benching 225 has always been a wall for me. Getting to that 225 has always been a challenge for me. So last year I reached it. What was I last year? 38? So last year, and I even did a vlog about that on my other channel. I think when you do a vlog about a certain thing, you hold yourself accountable. Because if you talk all these goals and you don't reach it, people could call you out and say, hey, what happened to your goal? I thought you were going to do this. Hey, why aren't you reaching? Are you making excuses? Are you being lazy? So that's why I don't think anyone actually saw my vlog, but it's still up. But I told myself, I made a goal. I want to bench. This is my road back to 225, because the previous year, I blew out my right shoulder. This time I blew out my left shoulder. But I wanted to get to 225 so bad, so I finally made it to 225 again, benching 225 for reps again. Then I got overexcited, and then I overdid it. I overdid it on the bench. Now I'm back up to benching 225 again. Like I said, I blew out my shoulder, and I'm finally benching again. I'm just on pain pills and icy hot patches, but I said, you know what? I don't want to not bench press. I'm so happy bench pressing. So the last year, during the lockdown, I just been doing like normal workouts, not lifting heavy. But I told myself I'm not falling off the wagon. You know, I'm gonna keep working out, even though I can't bench press. Then I finally said, let me try some icy hot patches. Let me try some pain pills. So I was able to bench again, and I hit 225 again. And now I'm teaching myself at the age of 39, be patient, because when I finally hit 225 last year, I just started benching every other day, man. I was like, man, this is fun. You know, I'm ripping them out, and then I hurt myself. So this time around, I'm going to be patient with myself and not overdo it. So what's the whole point of this vlog, man? Why are you talking about working out? Working out to me is a very important thing, because like I said, I had low self-esteem in my 20s. You know, probably my best year feeling good about myself was probably the age of 23, when I put on some meat, when I put on like 15 pounds of muscle. And I said, the irony now is I didn't appreciate myself back then more than I should have appreciated myself more. But looking back at it now, I'll be honest, I looked good, but it's like, I don't want to be 185 right now. 185 is like a girl's weight to me. So that's all I wanted to do. Lift weights. I wanted to live in my van and lift weights. And what's the significance of that? What's the big deal about lifting weights? Let's think about life, okay? What is it? What is being a guy? You know, when you look at the animal kingdom, what is an animal? Like a predatory animal. They're powerful. And that's part of being a guy, is being powerful. And I think that's lost in today's society, is being powerful. Like at my job, here's a quick anecdote. There's a manager here. So I always make this joke. A lot of my managers, they're clowns, man. I'm going to say it. This job I have, it's like a bar. You know, guys are, anytime there's a new girl, the manager's about flirting with girls. It's not about the job here, right? So the one manager, well, there's three managers that I really like now. You know, one of my old friends came in from years ago, and I really like him now. The main guy, he's really cool to me. Man, last year was a bad year for me at this job, but I'm not gonna let people run me out of my job that I actually enjoy. That's another male trait that I'm starting to develop. I'm not letting people run me out of a building. I let that happen at my last job. I let people get to me so much that I quit a good job because of people running me out of the building, and that's not going to happen to me anymore. So there's this one manager. I respect him now. I always have, but there was a time where I felt like he was playing favorites, and I called him out on it. And I said, yeah, you only give credit to your friends, man. Yeah, I see what's going on around here. That's the problem with this place. And you know what? To his credit, he's starting to say hi to me more now, because I've always been cool with the guy. Then he went with this whole thing of playing favorites. But anyway, point of this story is having power, having strength gives you respect. And here's the best way I could describe it. This man, he's a little guy, man. He's maybe 5'5". I think he weighs maybe $140. But here's the thing. Out of all the managers, this one doesn't flirt with the girls. He's just all about his job. He's all about his job. And this guy's ripped, man. I saw him one time in a tank top. And I'm like, man, this guy's ripped, man. You know, I don't got an ego to a point where I can't give a man credit. I was like, this guy is in shape. And what I notice about this guy is he never asked for help either to carry anything. So this guy has his pride. And even though he's not a big in stature sort of guy, just the fact that he's a powerful individual and he has pride, I respect him. Even though he's not my favorite person on this earth, I have a respect level for him. And that's the point I'm trying to make. I was never the smooth guy. You know, I don't know if I have charisma. Maybe I do now, but in my 20s, you know, because a lot of people think I'm confident now. Like my friends at my job, they don't believe me when I say when I was younger, I was so shy. They're like, no way, you, because maybe I'm not now. But the one thing I do respect is strength. You know, you don't have to be the most charismatic person in the world. You don't have to be the most confident guy. But if you have this power to you, no matter the stature of your body, you could be 7 foot tall. If you're 7 foot tall and you're a string bean and you're a wimp, I respect the 5'5" guy more than the 7 foot tall guy who's a string bean. You know, because you're 7 feet tall or 6'5", whatever. You're a big guy. I see a lot of big guys who have no power and they're very lazy. Then I see my manager who's smaller in stature, but he's just a, you know, he has this respect. He has this pride to him where he's, you know, he cares about his job. And to me, that's life, man. What is the meaning of life? To me, the meaning of life is just do the best you can with your abilities in life. And that's how I feel about myself now. I'm 39 years old. I'm busting out 225 again. I want to bust out 225 for more reps and more reps till I'm busting out 20 reps at 225. You know, maybe I'll go for triple wagon wheels one day and bench press 315 for 20 reps. And I'm thinking about doing a van life vlog now, a gym van vlog now, because I know you guys exist. So Van Man Cat, he said that when you're home, you just want to stay in, man. When you're home, why go to the gym? I'm already have my comfortable bed, I'm laying down. So he said, like, by living in his van, he has to go to the gym to shower, and he's just not going to go to the gym and just shower. He's going to go to the gym, get a workout in, then shower. You're not just going to shower at the gym and do nothing. So not weird at all, dude. Not weird at all, because there was a time in my life where I wanted to live in my van and just work out because, like I said, man, I had low self-esteem when I was younger, and working out was so therapeutic to me. Because I'm gonna be honest, there's two guys at my job right now. I'm not gonna lie. There's two guys at my job that are stronger than me, and they're super heavyweights, man. They're my two buddies. Both of them are over 250 pounds. They're big guys, super heavyweights. When you're a super heavyweight, you're gonna be freaking strong. Like I said, I'm only 200 pounds. These guys have 50 pounds on me, maybe even more on me. But you know what? There's never an instance. You know, if my buddy's there, yeah, I'll get some help. I'll say, hey, why not? It's the end of the day. I say, yo, man, help me with this. But you know, throughout the day, I never need help from anyone because I'm strong enough to handle myself. And to me, that's what being a guy is. Be strong enough to handle yourself. And I could talk about this for hours and hours, but if you got this far in the video, think about life, okay? I see a lot of guys being jealous of the alpha male of Chad and Tyrone. Who is Chad and Tyrone? Chad and Tyrone, they're alpha males, and what are they? They're in shape. They're muscular. And I see a lot of guys being jealous of muscular guys. Well, you know what? You have the capability. You may not have that natural charisma, that magnetism, magnetism of a Chad and Tyrone. And the girls may not flock to you, but you know what? You could make a great accounting for yourself if you just become a powerful person. Yeah, Chad and Tyrone have that magnetism. I can't say the word. They have that magnetic draw to them that the ladies like. And part of that is their charm, their charisma, and their muscle. Well, you know what? Anyone could gain muscle. Do you have the discipline to do it? That's the question you have to ask yourself. It's a uncomfortable question you have to ask yourself, because looking at ourselves in the mirror and being honest is the hardest thing to do. But if you can't get there, maybe you're not disciplined enough. And find it. Because there's some things about myself that I could improve. Because what? I want to be 215, 220. I gotta look at myself in the mirror. Why aren't I getting there? You know what? I'm gonna be honest with myself. I don't eat enough. Maybe I need more discipline. You know what? That's not a maybe. I do need more discipline. I need to force myself to eat more, because I'm that guy. I could eat a lot, but I cannot eat a lot 7 days a week. I got like 4 good days of a week in me. Because like I said, my natural frame is 170 pounds. And I force myself to become 200. So why don't I force myself to become 215? Why don't I take that extra step to get to 215? I need to force myself to eat more. And that's why I'm not getting to where I want to be. I'm not making any excuses. I don't have the drive to eat as much as I should. So I have to force down that protein shake at the end of the night. Because I'm stuck at... The biggest I ever got was 215. Like muscular wise. I've gotten 240 fat, but the biggest I got muscle wise is 215, and that's when I was unemployed. I was unemployed for 3 months when I quit my last job, and all I did was eat and work out. That's all I did. So maybe I got to find that blueprint of what I did to get to 215 last time and do it now somehow. So if you're watching this and you're jealous of all those cool guys with big muscles, you could get there. Do you have the drive to do it? And that's what you have to ask yourself. You can't use lockdown as an excuse. Oh, well, no, things. So I got my own bench press set, man. I got it 2 years ago because I wanted to bench more. Because I would go to the gym, but then again, some days I just want to stay home, but I have that discipline to work out at home. That's how I hurt my shoulder probably. I was over benching. But you can't use lockdown as an excuse. Even to like gain weight, go outside and walk. If you don't like the sun, walk outside at night. If you don't like the nighttime, walk outside in the morning. There's so many ways. Do push-ups, do pull-ups, get a pull-up bar. Push-ups are free. You don't need a gym to do push-ups. Get 5-gallon water bottles, fill that up, do farmer's walks. So everything in life, not everything. Here's the thing. You may never get paid what you deserve. You may not get the girl you want, but you could get the body you want. That one's all up to you. So Van Man Cat, not weird at all that you wanted. One of the biggest reasons why you wanted to live in your van is to have that motivation to work out. I wanted to be a power lifter, man. I wanted to be in that elite class of guys benching 495 naturally without aid. So yeah, I'm 39 now. I'm still gonna try though. I'm not making an excuse. I'm always gonna gun for that. I'm always gonna go for that. But yeah, I'm 39 now. I don't think I'm gonna be living in my van, but I'm always gonna try hard. And like I said, I'm gonna do some gym van vlogs. Maybe there's some gym vanners out there who enjoy the van life and the gym. Alright guys, this video is probably 20 minutes. I don't know who's gonna get through this, so have a good Saturday everyone.